I can only hold serious for so long. I'm just telling you. Okay.
All right, man. Go ahead.
Now I'm laughing.
Start.
Welcome back to the Vandershark Barley Forge post-game wrap-up here with the Chargers and the Broncos. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share on Facebook, Twitter, and, of course, Instagram.
And thank you for that. And, by the way, we finished that game, didn't we?
Yeah, that one's been wrapped up a little bit, hasn't it?
Cowboys won.
That one's been put to rest. We're here now to talk about the wrap-up for the Chargers and the Broncos.
Yeah, and by the way, there's still 4.5 minutes, so almost 5 left in this game. But it's 23-9. Okay, Chargers. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not biased. Okay.
Clearly.
Okay, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Wee bit. Okay. And they look to be taking it away. We want to talk a little bit about what this means, how they got here, and what the playoff implications are going to be.
So what happens, man? So if the Chargers win this game,
when they win this game,
what position does that put them in?
actually, not where they want to be. They were tied with the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? And Mahomes, 50 touchdowns.
Ooh.
I just trying to wrap my head around that.
Leading the NFL.
50 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
But of course, when you don't have a running game, you need 50 touchdowns.
All of them.
And now them losing Lamar Hunt, boom.
Tragic.
But now back to this side. What we're talking about is the Chargers, after beating them, needed basically the Chiefs to lose this week in order for them to win.
And the Raiders didn't make that easy on them, did they?
No. Actually, the Raiders did what the Raiders have been doing all season. They rolled up all 4 legs in the air and showed their belly. And,
Mercy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. The Raiders are all in on the first-round draft pick. And unfortunately, the Kansas City Chiefs didn't want to even have that conversation. The Chargers are now in the wild card. Okay, boom. That's good. They would have preferred the bye.
Of course.
But the Chargers do it the hard way. I got to give a shout out to my friend, okay, Mr. Lee's friend as well, okay, for pointing that out, that the Chargers always find a way to make it hard.
They do.
And they did
on
today.
Themselves.
They did today.
Right.
Though they dominated this game. I mean, really.
Yeah, and I mean, did the Broncos even have a game or even have a chance against them? Listen, without a running game, when you have a guy like Booker with 4 carries and only 11 yards, averaging 2.8 yards per carry.
And basically, the Broncos, I got to give them a nod here. You have the UDFA rookie running back that made the Pro Bowl, the first guy in how many years? 50 years? Something crap like that?
It's
just
incredible feat.
unreal. Since 1950-something. Basically, this guy was a real deal UDFA Pro Bowl. Doesn't happen in the NFL.
Right.
And he's out. And that wrist injury, whoa, it could be career-threatening. It was nasty.
Yeah, no, they're missing Lindsey for sure. They really are.
And it showed because they have a QB. He's good. Keenum. He's a good QB. Well, as Grandpa said, he's a good egg.
But he can't win it by himself. Listen, and you can't do it only with a running game. He put the ball in a few guys' hands, and even Freeman, 17 carries for only 60 yards, averaging 3.5 yards per carry. That's not going to get it done, especially against the Chargers defense.
No, it's not. Because the Chargers defense is for real. And as Sharkey always likes to say, championships are won by defense.
That's correct.
Right now, this is the NFL, the year of the offense, but the teams with a defense are making a move towards the playoffs. The Chargers, they have a real defense. The Chiefs, yeah,
it's legit.
It's rough.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and now you flip it over. The Dallas Cowboys, real defense. The New Orleans Saints, real defense.
Right.
These are teams that people don't want to play. Nobody wants to play the Chargers in the AFC playoffs. Nobody.
So who do you think the Chargers want to see?
Anybody. They don't care. Bring it. It's the Chargers. We don't care.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers, 2 interceptions today. And actually, the best stat of the day, I think, is the running back stat for Melvin Gordon. I think it was X number of carries, 33 yards, something like that.
Right. Incredible.
When your number 1 running back can put up stats like that and you're dominating the game, yeah, that works.
Yeah, just a little.
All right. So, hey, it is. The Chargers are in. The Chiefs are in. This game is over, even though it might technically over. I think there's a minute or two.
There's
left to
still
play.
maybe a few seconds left on the clock, but we're calling this one. The Chargers are taking it.
Hey, guys on the other side, they're already going to the locker room.
That's
okay?
it. That's it. The
It's
fans
over.
are heading out of the stadium right now. The trash is going in the bins. And,
But what we want to talk to you about is not this game anymore. What we want to talk to you about is the playoffs, because next week we are going to be doing, with
right.
the whole crew here, man, live on Twitter, live everywhere. And we're going to be doing each playoff game. We're going to be doing a pregame, halftime show, after game show. We are going to be there taking you through each play, each hit, highlights as we show them. Going to be here. Be sure and check back and watch. John, I appreciate you sitting in for Sharky.
Oh my gosh, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys here in the studio.
This is our stats guy, by the way. So if we get any stats wrong, it's on him. All right.
And make sure you follow on Sports Talk Line on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, as well as the Vandershark Show as well.
John, a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
And as Sharky always says, La Slancha.
La Slancha. Thanks, guys.